Phoenix 911, where is your emergency?
West Osborne.
Okay, sorry, what's going on?
My husband beat me and he won't.
Okay. Do you need
Go.
medical attention?
No, right now.
It starts with a call, a voice filled with fear, urgency, and desperation. Phoenix 911, where is your emergency? On the other end, a woman struggles to stay composed. Her words come out broken, shaken by what she's just been through. She says her husband beat her, that he refuses to leave, and that she just wants him gone. The dispatcher moves quickly, asking the critical questions. Does she need medical attention? Are there weapons in the home? She confirms something chilling. Yes, there are weapons. She doesn't know where they are, but she knows they exist, and that alone changes everything. As the call continues, the situation becomes even more serious. She describes bruises all over her body, cuts on her face, injuries on her neck. Clear signs of physical violence. From a legal perspective, this already establishes probable cause for domestic violence, meaning officers responding to the scene have the authority to investigate, detain, and potentially arrest based on visible injuries and statements from the victim. But then, the situation escalates even further. She reveals that he threatened her life. If I don't stay with him, I'm going to die. That statement alone transforms the case. Under the law, this can be considered a criminal threat, a serious offense that indicates intent to cause harm. Combined with physical violence, it creates a high-risk scenario for both the victim and responding officers. The dispatcher asks the next critical question. Do you think he would be aggressive with officers? Her answer is immediate. Yes. Now, officers are no longer just responding to a domestic disturbance. They are preparing for a potentially armed and dangerous suspect with a history of violence. As more information comes in, another detail changes the stakes again. There was a protective order, but it hasn't been served. That means legally, it may not yet be enforceable, but it still signals a pattern of behavior. It shows that this isn't an isolated incident. This is ongoing. At this point, officers are responding not just to a call, but to a volatile, unpredictable threat. Moments later, the scene shifts. Bodycam footage begins. Officers are actively searching the area when suddenly, everything changes. A suspect is spotted. He's running. The radio crackles with urgency as officers coordinate positions. He's moving fast, heading back toward the original location. Then, confrontation. An officer spots him and immediately reacts. Whoa, 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 put it down. Commands are shouted. Clear. Direct. Repeated. Stop. Put the gun down. This is a critical moment under the law. When a suspect is believed to be armed and poses an immediate threat, officers are legally justified in using use-of-force protocols, including deadly force, if they reasonably believe their lives, or the lives of others, are in danger. The key phrase here is immediate threat. And in this moment, officers are making split-second decisions based on exactly that. Another officer arrives, adding to the tension. Don't do this. Stop. I'm going to shoot. These commands are not random, they are part of standard police procedure. Officers are trained to give clear verbal warnings before escalating force, giving the suspect every possible chance to comply. But time is limited. Every second matters. Every movement matters. In situations like this, officers are not just reacting, they are evaluating risk in real time. The presence of a weapon, the behavior of the suspect, and the proximity to others all factor into what happens next. And this is where the law meets reality. Because while legal standards define what should happen, real-life situations unfold in seconds, not minutes. The question becomes, was the threat real? Were the commands clear? And did the suspect have the opportunity to comply? This incident highlights the complexity of domestic violence cases, especially when they escalate beyond the home. It shows how quickly a call for help can turn into a life-threatening confrontation. And it raises important questions about safety, response, and the balance between protecting lives and enforcing the law. Because in the end, these situations are not just about policy. They're about people. Decisions made in seconds that can last a lifetime.